Okay, let's turn this from a two-dimensional, see it's just two-dimensional, orbiting, to a three-dimensional. First, let's select the keychain. I just click on it. You see when it's got all these little dots on it or grayed out, that means that is what's being selected. So any operation you perform, excuse me, right now will be performed on that part of the model. Now, this is really cool. I'm going to orbit a little bit different so you can see what's going on. This is called the push-pull tool. What the push-pull tool does, let me make sure I have the right thing selected. What the push-pull tool does, I can pull the keychain up. I can push it down. So right now it's two dimensions. If I lift it up or pull it up, it pulls it up by, down here, notice, keep an eye on that, in increments of 1/8 of an inch. I want my keychain to be 1/8 of an inch. So once I get it as high as I want, I simply click again and the push-pull tool stops. Let's orbit a little bit. Now look, this is a three-dimensional object. I'm just orbiting around, orbiting around. I could print this out on a 3D printer now. Now we're going to add a little bit of style to it. There's some very useful tools for that too. Having a raised edge around the edge of the keychain might make it look a little nicer. There's a tool here, they call it offset, that selects edges on objects. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Click the offset, come over here to the edge, and I'm just scrolling right in, and it's telling me that I've moved it, if you look at the bottom right corner, approximately 1/16 of an inch. That'd be a pretty thin edge. I'm going to take it up to about 1/8 of an inch. So you might say, well, Mr. B, how come it isn't jumping automatically to 1/8? Well, it's saying approximately. Well, because I'm not drawing a straight line. I am actually modifying multiple, I'm using multiple shapes here for my dimension. So I'm actually using this straight line, I'm using this curved edge. So it's giving you an approximation. Well, now I've just created a ring around the side of the keychain, and now I can pull that up and give a little raised edge by using the same push-pull tool I used before. I'm going to click on it, I'm going to click on this edge, and I pulled it up. Pretty cool, huh? The keychain, I got the right shape, got the hole, got the raised edge, and notice the order that I did those things in. You must follow that same order. If you do not, you will get different results, and it may not work at all. It may actually look like it's three-dimensional, but it is actually two-dimensional. And if it is all white like this, that means it's three-dimensional, and it could be printed on a three-dimensional printer. Well, now we're going to personalize the keychain with some text. I'm going to show you how to do that in just 1 second.